Welcome back to the channel. Okay, I got an interesting one for you. We're going to call this Following the Breadcrumbs, Connecting the Dots. All right, we've been talking about real world assets and how it's just climbing. Real world assets being tokenized. That's been the talk of all the big players in crypto now. The BlackRocks, Morgan Stanley, all of these guys. And Coinbase Ventures also involved as well when you think of Ondo Finance. Okay, but we've been talking about how to spot these things uh, where the big money is so that we can also accumulate our wealth and grow it regardless where we are. So we're going to get into that today. And if this is your first time joining us, welcome to the Free Thinkers. Uh, if this is kind of content you like, and you're trying to also achieve your family's goals or maybe even your goals and reach financial prosperity and freedom, this is the channel for you. Consider giving us a like, a subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell notification so that we know, so that you know when videos like this are uploaded. We have a wonderful community over here. They're extremely helpful. If you got quick questions or whatever, just put them down in the comments, and either I or I've been seeing other people even get to them. We got a lot of knowledgeable folks around here. So with that being said, I'm gonna jump right over to the video. Okay, guys, I came across this article, and it's about real world data. It unlocks true value of tokenization, and Chainlink's their director of capital markets, Ryan Lavelle, he made a comment that traditional finance is not the best use case for tokenization, but real world data is. And we've seen that. This has been happening. If you've been paying attention and watching the breadcrumbs, you know that RWAs is the next big thing. Okay, so if you jump over here, this happened what, last week? This ain't happened too long ago. Uh Ondo Finance to move 95 million to BlackRock's tokenized fund for instant settlements for its T-bill token. So a lot of this is happening right now, but if you look, just just not long after this right here, you had HBAR that was involved as well. HBAR and another company, they tokenized a U.S. Treasury fund on behalf of BlackRock. Now, that article caused a really big stir. It actually helped boost the Hedera Network's price, and they was going off the chain. If you look at the last month here, that spike is where that article came out. A lot of people was getting up in the arms, and BlackRock was up in the arms, and I guess they was coming out saying it didn't exactly happen like that. But I think people tend to forget you can't just go out and grab any kind of fund from someone as big as BlackRock and say, "Oh, we're gonna tokenize this U.S. Treasury fund. We're just gonna tokenize it." You can't do that. So BlackRock was aware. It's bad to say that uh, they kind of spun it. The way it was spun is kind of like it was a misinterpretation. But when I read it, I didn't think it was misinterpreted at all. But anyway, that brings us back over here to this. And either way it go, the fund was tokenized, so it doesn't matter. We can see who the main players are. So they go on to say that real world asset tokenization is one of the largest market opportunities in the blockchain industry with potential market size in the hundreds of trillions of dollars. Are you starting to connect the dots? Are you starting to connect the dots of why I'm so bullish on plays, especially now with the LCX and with them being a validator of tokenized assets? And then you jump over to Ondo Finance, who's backed by BlackRock, Coinbase Ventures, and you see what their role is in this. So when you look at all of these in H bar, you already see the cat's out the bag. They're already doing it as well because of their technology and the hash graph and how they're scalable. That you can scale so fast with them and be secure at the same time. And let's not forget who on their board as well, on their governance board. But moving on down, Chainlink. Okay, that Ryan Lavelle said the tokenized RWA opportunity is measured in trillions of dollars. By tokenizing an asset, blockchain enabled superpowers are unlocked, from near instant settlement to enhanced liquidity, fractional ownership, and DeFi integration, and more. All of that just based on blockchain technology. This is where everything is going. Now, he made this interesting chart here, and I have it right here for you guys. And I'm going to move off to the side a little bit more. Interesting. Okay, now if you look, this started, if you look here, you look at the legend and you see each color for each different equity or a bond or financial asset. But if you look here, this really got started in um, 2022. Although very small, but if you look at the jump between 2023 and 2024, it jumped leaps and bounds. It jumped leaps and bounds, over half percentage. Now, if you go up, they're saying by 2030, you're going to be in the trillions of dollars. 2029, you're going to be in the trillions of dollars when it comes to tokenized assets. So I look at this and I connect the dots. I look at everything we've been hearing about RWAs, what Ando is doing, Ando Finance, what I saw happen with HBAR, and just how news of that spiked the market. And then I say, where are we right now? We're right here, 2024. Super early. We are super, super early. If this was a chart with seeds, tree seeds, or whatever, and it started right here, this is when it sprouted. This is where you started, you start getting a little stem. Right here is where all the action is. You might see a little petal or so. But by the time you get to the tree, the full grown oak tree, we're going to have leaves of success. All of us. Especially if you're watching what's going on right now in the market. So let's jump back over here. And he said, researchers from the blockchain oracle platform Chainlink believe that the biggest opportunity is being overlooked in favor of traditional finance. I don't really think it's being overlooked because we see what's going on right now. There's a lot of people who are not aware of this type of technology. But I'll say just how fast things like AI and everything moving, and with this whole RWAs, how fast they're moving. By the end of summer, it's scary. We're probably going to be, we're really going to be off into this. I can't even imagine how far we're going to be by the end of this year with this. It says they claim that as financial asset infrastructures become more digital, asset managers will have a sizable opportunity to enter the tokenization market. Okay, so it's all right here. It's all right here. They also talk about this report. This report we have right here in an industry report titled "Beyond Token Issuance." Chainlink explained where the opportunity lies and how interoperability and real-world data could unlock the value of tokenized assets. They have this chart here. I'll probably leave a link to this article down below for the interest of time. But hey, seeing this, it just helps connect the dots that we're early to plays like Ando, Hedera, and LCX. We are so early. So, and that's when I saw that first thing I said, this is a great opportunity to show you guys how to connect the dots. If you notice in that article, nowhere did they mention any of the tokens that I just talked about. But if you've done your homework and you know what each one of those tokens, each one of those projects represent, then they don't even have to hang a bright light on each one of those tokens. They could keep it quiet. But we all know that when it comes to RWAs and tokenizing assets, we already see who the players are. Yeah, I'm sure some more. It is. It's many more, but we see who some of the main players are, who has the BlackRock name on them. Ondo Finance. You see, I mean, H bar is just without even going even far in them. You already know H bar is there. So I look at this and I say, this is not only an opportunity, but this is life changing wealth right here if you know how to take advantage of it. So again, this is not financial advice. This is definitely something that I wanted you guys to realize what was going on. And it just falls back into the narrative of everything we've been talking about. This is definitely something you guys should look into. I'll put the article below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.